Enter a world of enchantment, of enlightenment, Meg's Magical Mansion.
Come, whoever you are, to Meg's Magical Mansion, a virtual guest house for spiritual wayfarers, a place where the ordinary becomes magical, where wisdom is yours for the asking, and where your higher nature is just a wish away. Thanks for joining us here today at Meg's Magical Mansion. I'm Meg, and this is my trusty butler, Scallion. And here in my lap is my beautiful and fluffy assistant, Miss Alice Poopers. We're so glad you've joined us here today at Meg's Magical Mansion. Do you know what we're talking about today, Scallion?
Money.
Yes, as you can see, I have my money bowl out. If you didn't check our episode where we showed you how to make a money bowl, and we talked a little bit about, remember Mr. Waddles from like 1900? He knew all about how to manifest money. We did a whole episode on him. You can check that out. But today we're going to talk a little bit more about some ways you can make the money rain down upon you in your life.
Who are we talking about today?
Our friend Neville Goddard had some amazing ideas about how you can manifest wealth and abundance in your life. So stick around.
I can't wait to learn more about making money.
And we have a giveaway. That was fun. And of course, that means it's time again for Words of Wisdom. And today, our words of wisdom come from our friend Neville Goddard. If you didn't see our episode on Living in the Wish Fulfilled, where we talked a little bit about him and his life, check it out. But today we have a quote from him on manifesting financial abundance. So sit back, relax, and let's enjoy our words of wisdom. When people ask me about my success, I must say that I believe it is because I have never made making money my goal. My goal is the wise, productive use of money. This man's inner conversations are based on the premise that he already has money. His constant inner question, the proper use of it. Well, wasn't that a lovely quote from Neville Goddard? And today we are talking about manifesting financial abundance in your life. And this was a topic Neville Goddard talked about extensively. Let's take a look at some ways you can get the money flowing into your life. This week we're going to delve further into Neville Goddard's teachings, and specifically some of the things he discussed on manifesting financial abundance in your life. Neville used a lot of stories and anecdotes to show how using his law of assumption, his idea of the feeling is the secret, was helping people manifest financial abundance in their lives. Getting people to feel what it was like to have great wealth, to already be there. As we heard in our words of wisdom, where the gentleman was more concerned with what to do with the money because he already had it. You don't need to worry about how you're going to get the money. That's the universe's problem. When you start to focus on what it will feel like when you have it, and the kind of decisions you will make about spending it and using it and investing it and capitalizing on it in ways that benefit you and people you care about, that's when you will start to see bridging events occur, because you will start to feel what it will be like to have what you want. Here's a quote from Neville Goddard where he shares a story. Now let me share a letter from a friend. She said, "I am a freelance designer. I never seek work, but as I sit at home and imagine I am working, they call. In the past 6 months, I have received very few orders from a company that kept me very busy in the past. So I called them to discover that they had employed a full-time art director and would no longer require my services." After hanging up the phone, I revised this conversation. I heard them tell me that they had lots of work for me, and I felt the thrill in their words. 1 week later, they called, asking me to design a 26-page book of institutional advertising, plus 4 ads for Harper's Bazaar. This was more than they had given me in the past at any one time. Now, I am busier, happier, and making more money than ever before, and my technique is simple. Sitting in my chair, I quietly listen for the phone to ring, answer it in my imagination, and hear the orders I desire to create. And they come. So by taking 2 of the key principles of Neville Goddard that we've discussed in previous episodes, first, the law of assumption, assuming you already have it. And then, feeling is the secret, getting yourself in the place where you can feel emotionally what it's like to already have it. So shifting your feeling can shift your entire perspective on everything. To quote Neville Goddard, "I am not speaking about some little magical thing where you can wave a wand and your desire will suddenly appear. This law is based upon a principle. If you want something, you can have it, but you must be willing to give up what you are now in order to be what you want to be. That is the only price you pay. No sacrifice is required outside of giving up the state in which you find yourself and moving into the state where you want to be, for they are only states." Using that time as you're going to sleep, waking up, praying or meditating to make the interface between your conscious and subconscious mind is critical. And being able to tap into your imagination and put yourself in exactly the situation you wish to be in. The creative enticement of the conscious mind is what fuels the subconscious mind. Here's one of Neville Goddard's most famous stories about manifesting money. Let me share with you an experience of just a few months ago of this friend of mine, a very marvelous chap, an executive in a very prominent advertising agency in Los Angeles. He comes to all the meetings. Here are 2 short ones. He said, "I was driving home, and then it dawned on me, that with April the 15th is just around the corner, and you could do with some cash for Uncle Sam." Now, he receives a very large salary, but he spends it, and he lives a very generous life. He has a lovely home and 3 children. He maintains a beautiful home, but he never thought in terms of these moments in time when we are all confronted with Uncle Sam's outstretched hand, and he wants a part of what you earn. Well, you can't say no to him. You've got to pay him. So here comes around the corner the 15th of April, and he could use some cash. Riding home, he said, "This is what I did. I simply imagined, and I made a game of it. I imagined that it was raining gently, but that the rain was little green pieces of paper. It was money coming gently upon me, and I could feel it, actually feel the gentle rain of paper money dropping upon me. And I had stopped, and I had done this for about 2 or 3 minutes. And then the traffic demanded all of my attention, so I broke it. When I went home that night, I thought it was great fun and I'd try it again. I could feel it actually descending upon me like a gentle rain. The next day was the 14th of April, and sitting at my desk, not paying any attention to it really, the boss comes in and he said to me, "You have a 10% raise, and it's retroactive as of the 1st of the month." And he gave me a check for a 10% raise. And he makes a very big salary, so 10% of a very large salary, and it was retroactive to the 1st of the month. Here, within a matter of moments, his feeling was granted as an actual fact. He didn't have it before he started, and now he has it. The vision came to flower at the appointed hour. He needed it on the 15th, and here, just before the 15th, a man comes through with a check and tells him it is retroactive to the 1st at 10% beyond what he got last month. So these are some examples of Neville Goddard's technique for allowing your imagination, your knowing that the feeling is the secret. So when you imagine, you're going to be imagining all those feelings and assume you already have it. And soon it will be raining money gently upon you. Well, I hope everybody found some useful tips on how you can be a money magnet and some ways that you can open up your mind and your subconscious to allow the financial freedom to flow your way. Remember, your bank account with the universe is already there. And there's more than enough money in it for you. More than enough of everything you will ever need. All you have to do is find a way to fill out your withdrawal slip in a way that the universe will understand. And financial abundance will be yours. And of course, as we're talking about money and financial abundance, well, we need to make it rain some money on somebody out there somewhere. So we're going to give away a $50 gift card, Amazon or Visa. You pick. And if you want to get entered in this drawing, down below in the comments, tell me which one of our tips you are planning on putting into practice in your life. All right, let us know in the comments below. And of course, we will be picking our winner this Sunday at noon Eastern Standard Time. And I will post a short so you can all see who the lucky winner is. And don't forget, in the words of Buddha, 1,000 candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. So thank you for sharing your time and attention with us here today at Meg's Magical Mansion. Hey, if you had a good time, why not give us a like? You could subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell so we can let you know when we post new episodes. And we'll see you back here next time for another fun-filled episode of Meg's Magical Mansion. Let the money flow into your life. It sounds exciting, right, Poopers? She's ready. She's like, bring me the money.